हेलो
हेलो, मैं राज बोल रहा हूँ दिल्ली से। क्या वेडिंग फिल्मों से बात हो रही है?
जी राज, हाउ कैन आई हेल्प यू?
हाँ, मुझे जानना था कि आपका पर नाइट का क्या रेट है।
एक्सक्यूज मी?
अरे मेरी शादी है इस साल 25 दिसंबर को, तो मुझे जानना था कि आपका क्या रेट है।
अच्छा, just 1 second, let me check. Neha, are we available on the 25th of December?
No.
Sorry, Raj, we're not available on the 25th of December.
अच्छा, तो 26 को?
आपकी दो शादी हो रही है?
अच्छा वो छोड़ो, आप कैमरा कौन सा यूज करते हैं? मुझे तो ऐसा कैंडिड लुक चाहिए, स्लो मोशन, मी एंड मिसेस का।
So, I'd be lying to you if I told you I didn't get a call like this every other day. And I don't just mean from Raj, the videographer, pretending to be a groom, but sometimes even the nicest of you have this question. What cameras do I have in my kit? There is no one camera that will give you that elusive wedding filmer look. I love the Phantom and the Red Epic as much as every other film DP. But that doesn't mean it's fit to document a wedding. You need something smaller, something more agile, something unobtrusive to get those cinematic shots of the ceremony without turning the whole altar into a film set. So today I'll be reviewing the Sony A6300 and how it stands when pitted against some of the best cameras in its alpha family.
In the headlines today, we have your Instagram post that has sent our viewers into a frenzy. They want to know, Vishal, will the wedding filmer be using the A6300 to shoot weddings?
Normally I'd say don't believe the hype, kids, but let me take you through the specifications so you can judge for yourself. The A6300 comes with a 1650 zoom lens that has a 3.5 to 5.6 opening. Empowered with an optical shot stabilizer, I can shoot wide and I can go close, handheld, and still get stable shots. It also has a widescreen LCD that can be adjusted to almost any angle. Another handy tool is that, like other Pro Alpha cameras, you can customize the function submenu. Its easy access will allow you to change your most used settings on the go.
So what are the options on your function menu?
Let's check. I keep my most used settings on my function button. Focus area, focus peaking, frame rates, and picture profiles. And no, that's not your profile picture, Neha.
So what is it?
Sony's created different color grades to imitate that elusive film look. You can choose an option that works best for you given your lighting and shooting conditions. You can choose from PP1 to PP9. My favorite is PP7, also known as S-Log or HDR. The advantage of using this option is that it allows you to change the exposure by 14 stops in post-production. This comes in use when each of your crew members is using a different camera or lens. Some lenses tend to be warmer than others, and this will ensure that your film has the same cinematic look across all platforms. When I'm shooting on the A7S and PP7, for instance, I have to use an ND filter in really bright conditions since the native ISO is 3200. Whereas the A6300 is a much lower native ISO of 800 while shooting on PP7, which allows me to shoot in brighter situations without an ND filter.
I've been hearing rumors that it shoots 4K as well. Can you confirm that for us, Vishal?
Yes, this camera does shoot 4K at 25p. It's perfect for short films where detailing would be required, but I wouldn't recommend 4K for shooting documentaries or wedding films that are meant for the internet or home videos. 1080p in AVC HD is still the best option since it gives us optimum quality without taking up too much space. For broadcast quality shots, the A6300 also lets us shoot on the XAVC format.
So what's the other option that I see on our screen?
I like to shoot at 50p, which slows down the footage exactly by half speed. It gives my footage more definition. It makes the file size a little heavier, but it's totally worth it. It gives you those Karan Johar type Dharma production shots. I also keep my shutter speed at 100 to make sure that every frame is exposed correctly while shooting on 50p.
So is this shot on 50p as well?
No, that's HFR. Earlier cameras that shot on high speed would weigh a ton and need an elaborate light setup to go with it. The fact that the A6300 fits in my pocket and still shoots both 4K and super slow motion makes it a keeper for me.
Before we wrap, I need to know, India wants to know,
The world needs to know.
is the 6300 a camera the wedding filmer would recommend?
Would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it. But what about those kadak shots you take with your favorite prime lenses? I don't need them. Now I can shoot an entire wedding with just one lens. Shoot an entire wedding with just one lens. Well, if you need super close-ups, you can always shoot with the 7200. But what about the crop sensor? Brings me closer to my subjects. You'll be missing out on super wides though. Is this even a professional camera? For its price, it's better than most professional cameras. It allows amateurs to shoot like professionals. With the focus tracking option and the shot stabilizer, there's hardly any room for human error. And the A6300 also uses the same batteries and cards as the A7S too. Yep, the A6300 has minor limitations, but the fact that it shoots 4K, high speed, and it fits in my pocket makes it a definite winner for me. If you're shooting on a budget, making documentaries, or filming weddings like me for a living, this is one camera you should definitely have in your arsenal. I hope that answers your question, Raj the videographer, and all you lovely people. If you'd like to know more about this camera or our other shooting techniques, leave a comment here and we'll take it up in our next video. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.